Welcome back, everyone. This is Akanar here with more Elden Ring, where we are back in Liurnia. We are ready to begin, once again, commence with the slow and methodical, thorough exploration proceeding northward here along the highway. And we will be doing that in just a moment here. But first, as I was going through and kind of just prepping to go live or record, I noticed as I was checking my talismans here, I had totally forgotten that we picked something up. In the Fringe Folk hero's grave, we picked up a talisman that I think this was what was being guarded by the double grafted scion encounter. And I just did the old pick up and run and never look at the loot. Completely slipped my mind until just this moment, right before turning on OBS. So, what do we have here? We have Erdtree's Favor. I totally forgot about this. Raises maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. We found the Fap Ring. We found the Fap Ring. Oh, shit. Is this the new... Now, okay, hold on. A talisman depicting a special blessing of the Erdtree. It is said that when the age of the Erdtree began, such blessings were personally bestowed upon their recipients by Queen Marika herself. I was looking at the artwork and noticing what looked like Queen Marika. It's very cool looking. She's got the blessing that she's pouring out. Well, at first, my brain went back to DS1 thinking, oh, is this going to be like, you have to put it on and leave it on? But of course, in DS3, it was completely different. DS2 as well? Was it in DS2? I think it was, wasn't it? Yo. Now, how much did it actually... It actually didn't raise our max HP that much. It only raises it from 572 to 589. Stamina goes from 108 to 115. Equip load goes from 62 to... Actually, oh, I'm looking at Havel's Ring. That's why that Havel's Ring, the Arsenal Charm, raises equip load so much more. So it actually goes from, if we put this on here, it goes from 59 to 62. Because it does weigh, just like Havel's Ring, it weighs 1.5, so it's adding a fair bit to our equip load. Okay, that is maybe not as substantial of a boon as I was hoping. It feels like they have nerfed throughout the ages, throughout the Dark Souls games, they have nerfed over time the power of the Fap Ring. And it only bestows, I guess, favor. You don't get the full protection along with it. I think I might still just put this on as a good default. It's not a bad default, I don't think. I think we will ride with that and the Crimson Dagger. Seems like a good default. And we will continue to explore here in Limgrave shortly, but I did remember that I also want to quickly take care of just a bit of housekeeping and head back to the Round Table Hold just to power up our spirits a little bit. We have now 2 Banished Knights to be summoning, and it would be nice to try out the new guy, see what he's all about. And why not do that with a powered up version? We might need to pop some more souls. We have enough to do the first level of Banished Knight Oleg, so let's do that. Because we have just the one Ghost Glovewort. We actually only have one level 2 Ghost Glovewort. So maybe I will just do this one. And then we will think about... We'll need to try these guys out. Maybe we'll have dueling Banished Knights to see how they fare in battle. Let's put those down. Where do I put these? We're gonna move the Wondrous Flask. The way I'm thinking about this in my mind is like a Divine Blessing, and I would usually put the Divine Blessing like at the end of my quick items. We'll see. And here, I think, is where we'll put the 2 Banished Knights. Cool. So those guys are a little bit more powered up now and ready to go. So with that, let's get back at it. I see the icons that have been added to our status bar up there. Increased HP, increased stamina, increased equip load. Not too shabby. Still really looking for a ring that is going to... Actually, what am I looking for in terms of rings? One that would boost physical damage negation. It would be pretty nice. The Ring of Steel Protection, or whatever the equivalent would be. Probably going to find one of those eventually. For now, we continue in Liurnia. Not... I want my horse. I want my horsey. Not my telescope. We'll use the telescope. We always use the telescope, just at the appropriate time. We're actually not that far away from this divine tower. I wonder if we'll be... Oh, it looks like you have to access it through here. The entrance might be down in this place, which we have not explored at all. There looks like there's an Everjail down here. So, some fun stuff to look forward to. I think we have already been over here, right? We activated this and we went down to the cliff bottom catacombs. So I just need to take a moment here to reacquaint myself with the area. Here's one of our friendly turtles, who I am going to spare this time. We have done enough damage to the poor endangered turtle population. More than guilty on that front. I think we have explored over here, but I'm just giving it another once over as we get back into the less rushed, more methodical pace. Now that we have more flasks, I can be a little bit more liberal with my fireball usage. We also have more mind. I was hoping that would finish you off. Didn't quite get there. I'm calling the white-coated wolves, I'm calling them the alpha wolves, but this time there's a pack of 3. Okay, now that reminds me, there was a bit of science I wanted to do here. We actually have 2 FP left. Right, that makes sense, because it's 108 to have 6 fireballs. So, we're at 2. What happens when we drink? Does the cerulean tears actually fill us up all the way? It does. So we could even afford to put more into mind, potentially. I think I saw in my footage that the Crimson Flask actually does not fill us up all the way. I think we were like down to a sliver of health against the one of the grafted scions, and I took a drink, and it just almost filled me up all the way. So now with even our boosted HP from the Erdtree's favor, we're probably getting full value out of our Crimson Flask. Some root resin. These are very small details, but it's the kind of details that I love in an RPG. Or any kind of game. I love getting my value. Another grave down here, probably with a bunch of souls to get to. That is the end of this little... Oh, actually... Oh, it looks like we probably get down here. Then the map is nice about showing you when there are these big tombstones that you can descend using. So that's something to look forward to. Try not to yeet myself off the edge when I'm in the map, because I've totally never done that before. Oh, there's a crab. There's a crab over here. Lovely. At least this one is not burrowed in the ground, waiting to surprise us. Let me go around and pick up a little bit more of the crafting materials here. Our root resin, our sunflowers, our gold-tinged excrement. And then we will get to battling the crab. And we'll see how the Black Flame Fireball does against you. I haven't noticed any instances where the... I haven't necessarily been doing the science, but I have not noticed in particular too many instances where... We'll just use our Flask of Wondrous Physic here. What am I trying to say? Instances where... I'm getting so greedy. Why did I get off my horse? Do not know. Let's try to kill this crab first, and then I will talk. Fight first. Fight first, talk later. Okay, I think what I was trying to say is that I haven't noticed too many instances where fire, the regular flame sling, is more effective than the black flame. But like I also said, I have not been doing the rigorous scientific method to try to extrapolate that. Probably don't need to use fireballs on the little crabs here. Oh, is this a arterial leaf? It's a blood rose. They kind of look a little similar. Got some more skeletons grafted into trees. Don't give up, skeleton. I love the color of these blood roses. Love how they stand out in the environment. And that does get us our flasks back. Very nice. I should have taken one of those beforehand, but it's fine. Okay, we're off to a nice start here. Just a little bit of roasted crab to begin our day. Just part of a tarnished, proper, balanced diet. Where is the scarab? I hear a scarab. I hear that... that very familiar noise. At least I thought I did. The very familiar sound of the scarab, but maybe I'm hearing things. Maybe I'm already losing it. Maybe I still have not fully recovered from what went on in the... Aha, there is one out here. But it's just a flask scarab. But there's another scarab over there. Ooh, there is the ability to summon here. Okay. Okay. Is there going to be... That's not how... There's also a statue of America. Feels like we're going to have a fight on our hands. Oh, okay. We are close to this guy. That's what's going on. We're close to this dude. Okay. We want to fight this guy. The beast eye had quivered, right? We do want to take that guy on. We'll be getting to him shortly. And we'll see about whether we want to use a summon. It kind of depends on whether he is actually a mini-boss or not. Now, where was... Here is... Oh, yeah, I put a marker. I put a marker. And... I was assuming that there would be places to drop down, and it does appear that there are. So let's go do this first before we get to... Oh my god. Okay, that was a little dicey. There's a side of grace down there. How convenient. Can I jump to this? Surely I can jump to this. Yo. I see some jars down there. Something tells me they're not going to be friendly jars, though. I would not expect to find Alexander here. So far, he's been the only friendly jar. Can we do this without a gravity death? Can we do this without... We're not using torrent at the moment. I don't know if I need to be using torrent. Can I just make these as regular run and jumps? Let's... That's not the button. Let's just... These soft cottons are cheap. Easy to make. Let's just throw that on. I don't know if that's going to save me. Yee, oh my god. Okay, I definitely should not have, or it would have been a terrible idea to run and jump, which is what I was initially considering. Jarburg? Excuse me? We're in Jarburg? The famous vacation destination? I was seeing if I could target those guys. Maybe these are going to be friendly jars. Still cannot target them. Okay. Oh, we've maybe found smithing stone, 3 smithing stone 3s. That's good. We found the home of the jars. A home of jars, it appears. Jarburg. What the fuck? Okay. Let's pick up some mushrooms over here. And then I really should get the Site of Grace. This, I think, is an Arteria leaf. Cool. Okay. I will also mention that there was an Arteria leaf that I noticed when I was watching my Whirlwind Tour footage. There was one over by the East Rea Lucaria gate that we'll need to pick up at some point in the future. But let's grab the Site of Grace here in Jarburg. What a name. And see if we can talk to some folks. And hopefully they know nothing about the events of Stormvale Castle. Acquire materials. I did notice that there's a pink flower here. Poison blue. What about this one? Mikola's Lily. This is a new one. Mikola's Lily. Let's check that out real fast. This guy has actually taken a nap, isn't he? Let's check out the Mikola's Lily here. So I remember my buttons. Exceedingly rare to find. Just like the Arteria leaf. A delicate water lily of unalloyed gold that has started to fade and wilt. A flower signifying faith in the Halig tree. What? Thought to be beloved by the Empyrean Mikola in his youth. The Halig tree. So we've got the Erd tree, we've got the Great tree, and now we've got the Halig tree? What the fuck is that shit? And who the hell is Empyrean Mikola? We know that Melania was his blade? So many questions. Can I talk to any of you? Or are you just hanging out here? You're just hanging out doing the old, yo, are you doing the T-pose? Are they doing the, that looks like what you're doing. Or it's just a very relaxing and extended stretch that jars in Jarburg love to do. So, will any of you, are any of you, there is somebody we can talk to. Cool. Boy, you're, looks like you could use a little bit of patching up. I hope you're okay. I hope you're not on the verge of literally falling apart. Did the other ones have arms like this? Of course they had to have had arms, right? I just don't remember them being so long compared to their feet. Hi.
Hello, Cos. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate?
Oh. Your potentate. I am supposed to be supposedly on the way to Elden Lord. Although there's some others like Gideon who kind of also want to be Elden Lord. I don't know how we're going to resolve that little quandary. The default answer in Dark Souls is always, yes, I'll be your potentate.
Gosh, truly. That's wonderful news.
It is. You're going to love me.
It's not easy being potentate, though. I know. Show me your hands. It's just a little test, cuz. To see if you've got the right stuff.
No, we don't even ask. There's no choice. We just show the hands.
Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame.
Slick, slidey hands. Apparently, we have not been keeping up with our moisturization routine. So, so we're not cutting it in the Jarburg potentate department. Speaking of moisturization routines and lack of.
Don't look so glum, cuz. We can still chat. Potentate or not, come back and visit me. When you can.
Okay. We didn't get a name for this character, did we?
Don't look so glum, cuz. We can still chat. Come back and visit.
Maybe we'll call you Cuz. Cuz, why not? Haha. All right, well, nice to meet you. Even if we can't be potentate, I was so ready. I was so ready. Potentate of Jarburg. Who wouldn't want to be? There are so many flowers around here. It's kind of beautiful in its own way. Let's pick up... Oh, this is a new one, too. How do you say that? Eye of... I mean, part of me I want to say Eye of Yellow. Yellow? Yellow? Let's acquire more materials. Oh, raw fruit, yes. Okay, Eye of... Just for the sake of ease, I'm going to say yellow. The Eye of Yellow. Grown in lands afflicted by frenzy. A shrub fruit bursting with ripened pulp. It's used for its pain-relieving properties, though it's also known to be a dangerous intoxicant. Look at that artwork. That looks... I mean, it kind of looks a little bit like honey, but... dangerous, intoxifying honey. Huh. Yo, they are really into the gardening around here, I think. And we're just swooping in, snatching up all their plant life. What do we got up here? Another ritual pot. Makes sense that you would find another ritual pot in Jarburg. I'm not sure yet what we're using those for. I think we probably need, like, specialized recipes, don't we? Gray violet? It is a gray violet. Okay. So many different flowers. What we got here? And a cracked pot. So if I try to make... I can only use... Holy water pot. Okay, it does say it requires a cracked pot. I get it now. The albinoric pot requires ritual pots. Got it. That's what I was thinking. It would probably tell you explicitly which recipes needed ritual pots. I just hadn't looked closely enough to see that we already have one. We have not found an albinoric yet. No idea if I'm even saying that right, and I definitely don't know what the fuck those look like. All in due time. Well, this is a fun little discovery. And then we still have the grave down here with all the souls. We'll get to that eventually. Let's try to finish our exploration of Jarburg. Fucking Jarburg. You're all playing Ring Around the Sunflower? Except one of your friends got sleepy. Eye of Yellow. I know there's people out there that I'm probably saying it wrong, and there's people that are wincing at the pronunciation. More cracked pot. More better. I do want to be using some holy urns. And I think we might have that fight. That fight up above might be a good Are you scared of something? Are you worried about me picking up this item? It's just another cracked pot. A living jar shard. Did we have a recipe that uses this? Material used for crafting items. Oh, we picked up one before from killing one of the ones that was in Stormvale. Yeah, that's right. I think that's what we did. Maybe? Because I don't remember reading this description. Such a fragment of a living jar hardened after its death. Such fragments command a high price due to the magical power locked within. This leaves the living jars unfortunate targets for poachers. Poor jars. Talk about a hard knock life. I think we're getting to the end of Jarburg. There's one more big boy out here who we still cannot talk to. So it's just the one person who was about to give us the job of potentate, and then we didn't have the hands that they were looking for. Trying to dismount. End of the road, I think. Was thinking there might be a ledge there leading to some secret cave. Nothing. End of the road. Cool. Let's head to the grave, shall we? We have really stocked up on the flower-related crafting items, so that's cool. And we've stocked up on our cracked pots, our ritual pots. What a great discovery. Another Mikola's lily. And did we already check behind here? Well, that was kind of scary. That the shadow. What is going on there? Oh, that is something. That is the fact that I'm moving the camera. The shadow is. It's not something that's happening on its own. Okay, it's a little less scary now. I do not have my lantern on. I wish it would stay on as I warp from place to place. We'll just keep building that into our mental habit here to eventually turn that on as soon as we get to a new spot. Let's pick up some runes, though. Golden rune 6. Very good. Rune stash acquired, and that looks like the other end of the road. So I think we can say we have completed our adventure down into Jarburg. Cool. All right. So why don't we go ahead and craft a couple more of these holy pots, because I have a feeling that they're going to be pretty effective against the dude who's rowing the ghost boat. That would be my guess. And we obviously have plenty of mushrooms and sunflowers. So let's do that. And then we warp back. And we're going to have to turn our lantern back on. But that's fine. Because I can't get back up, right? There was no spirit spring, I don't think. So we do have to warp back down here. And there's a little bit of a trek back up. Maybe there's a closer site of grace. We might spend a little bit of time looking around for that before we jump into battle against whoever that is. Ghost boat rower. But let's make our way back. Don't wake the wolves. Oh, sorry. Too late. They were sleeping so peacefully until they weren't. Lantern. It's not amazing out in the open like this, but it helps just a little bit, just enough. sometimes to give you the extra vision you need. Ooh, there's an item up here next to one of these. I still don't know if they're sundials, but that's what I've been calling them. Because they have that little, there's that little spike. It feels like it would be a sundial. We got some more starlight shards. Okay. Could come in handy in a pinch. We did use those in the Godric fight. Have to remember we've got those as an option. More wolves out here. Sleeping. And I woke them. And there's more wolves down here. Are any of you guarding a site of grace? That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. I just am looking out for a site of grace. Just in case this fight against the ghost dude is a little bit hairy. We're almost already to the Artist's Shack, and actually maybe that's our site. That's the site that's actually closer. It's the Artist's Shack. Okay. So if we do have problems against this guy, we can warp from there. Let's make our way up here. See if there's anything on top of this. And we can actually... The beast eye quivers once again. Okay. So the beast eye is quivering. I see a little bit of light. That's a skull down there through the tree. Okay. It's just a skull. Do we want to change anything with our build? We're probably not going to be getting critical hits. So we probably change this to... What? This guy? I like this one. And what else? Probably just go with that. And we'll see if we want to use one of the Banished Knights here. We have our holy pots down on in the pouch. So I think we're ready to go. So let's get to it. I have 2 heal spells right now. We'll see how much we're able to take advantage of those. But I have a feeling that we just want to use the opening salvo here. Tibia Mariner. Oh, Tibia Mariner. D was talking about a mariner, wasn't he? Okay. You are summoning friends. And you moved over here. D did tell us about a mariner. I think we might have found him. That was okay. Our aim is terrible. Better. How does a fireball do against you? Did we take damage? Let's use the urns actually for these guys. I should be throwing the urn. I was waiting for him to, like, complete his attack. All right. Where has the mariner gone? Let's find you. Track down the mariner. This music is kind of epic. I have totally lost track of the mariner, though. Where the hell did you go? Do I have to beat your skeletons in order for you to come back? Is that the gag here? I still have holy urns. We could make some more holy urns on the fly. I see him over there. Okay. We cannot craft in combat. Okay, that's probably good. Probably makes sense that you're limited to the items that you start the battle with. Out of magic. Let's drink. Try to keep our distance from the other skeletons. And also stay out of the line of fire of whatever the purple gunk is that you want to throw at us sometimes. Oh, that's cool. Look at that, how he had to steer back into the water. As he got to the edge of the water, he totally had to rear up his boat in order to get back away from dry land. That was cool. Okay, there are a lot of skeletons here. A lot of skeletons. But if he has transported away to... Where does he go, though? Does he just stay out of sight for some time? And are we just waiting for him to resurface? That feels a little awkward. Trying to make sure you don't res on me. Let's drink. There it is. Okay, so it's just he takes a little while to reappear. Okay, what about just going ham on you? Okay, that's kind of a cool move. That's kind of a cool move. I feel like I'm a bit on a like a Disneyland ride here. We're going through the It's a Small World After All. The ghost version of it. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. His summons could be a little... Actually, there's really nothing so far that feels significantly dangerous about this encounter, but those are always the most dangerous words in a Dark Souls game. Everything is going fine until it isn't. I think we're doing fine on flasks, right? Okay, so it's just take... Oh, yo, he's up on land. Wait a second, he can go up here. How in the world? That's kind of rigged. I'm sorry, sir. This is an illegal move that you have. You are not permitted by the rules of engagement in the lands between as a ghost boat proprietor. I'm afraid I'm going to have to punish you for this. Out of my game. Enemy felled. Okay. The Tibia Mariner. And we get some death root. Because of course we do, because the beast eye quivered. We also got some skeletal bandit ashes. That looks cool. So many ashes. Skeletal bandit ashes. This is the spirit of a bandit who lives in death. Dude, I love this guy's helmet. That is sick. The horns on there, that is awesome. And the dual scimitars. Spirit of a bandit who lives in death and will continue to rise again until properly finished off. After the night of the plot, Deathroot appeared in the lands between, and those who live in death soon followed. The night of the plot is what we're calling it. Although they don't go capital P. The dire plot. To take out Godwyn the Golden, correct? Brother to Godric? What is the relationship there? Did we get anything, is the Deathroot the same as before? In terms of, it looks like it. Same description. Cool, okay. Not too bad. Let's go around here and pick up the, we can now also, let's drink, and then I do remember there were some, oh wait. There's a summon sign here. Oh shit. Oh, D was here. Wait, we still have the ability to summon you, though. Let's summon him. We already did the fight, but for some reason we can still summon you. He's not going to have any dialogue. That's not how summons work. But, oh, we could have summoned D. I think I would have totally done that. I know I'm usually pretty adamant about... Oh, and then he returned to his world. Okay. He's like, you already killed, like, I told you about the Mariner and everything. I put you on the scent of the Beast Clergyman. You could at least have the decency to summon me before you take out the goddamn boss. That's hilarious, dude. I'm sorry. We kind of fucking trolled D just now. All right, this should be a cerulean flask scarab, which we kind of need. No, get your ass back here. Get your ass back here. Where do you think you're going? Get back here. Dude. This motherfucker. You are not going to get away from refilling my flasks. That's cool. He gives you back. I don't know if it fills you all the way to full. We haven't been using those very much because every time I see one, I'm like at full flasks. And I still am with the crimson one. The crimson tears. Okay. Well, D, hopefully you won't be too mad at us when we get back to the hold. There was this conspicuous hole or divot in the ground that I saw. I thought it reminded me of our encounter with Alexander. Was there a jar that was stuck here? Oh, these are sanctuary stones. Okay. Those are kind of rare. I just thought they were going to be the regular old ruin fragments. What do these do again? They're actually a crafting material. Found near the remains of fallen ruins, but rarely. Ruins have fallen from the sky. I have not been thinking about that too much. This bit about ruins fallen from the sky. But we see these things all over the place. This shit just fell from the sky? What is up with that? That is kind of a crazy little bit of lore, and I'm wondering if we will get more details on that at some point. Because these are just literally everywhere. It could be just one of these things that, you know, we need to have some interesting assets and stuff to put in the open world, and then we'll just throw in this little bit of flavor. But who knows? What if there is a whole other backstory? I want to know. I want to know. Tell me more, game. I knew there was another piece of loot here that was more significant. I just had to remember where it was. Atrina's Lily. Okay, cool. Now what? Now. There was another guy here. Yeah, there's this dude out in the open. We will take you on momentarily. What we're first going to do is refill our stash of holy pots, because we are starting to get some nice value out of those as we battle those who live in death. And I think there might be some more here as we approach this graveyard. That's what made me think to do that. Yup. Get out of here. I got just the thing for you. I got you a present. Do you like it? You still got a skeleton off. Annoying. A great... Okay, 5 great dragonfly heads. Okay. Sometimes the loot is a little funny, to be honest. Because it's like, oh, 5 great dragonfly heads. But then you also realize that that's not the worst thing ever. Because, you know, you'll be able to make some shit with that. Just like you can make some shit with flight pinions. It's all good. What do we have down here? Our entrance into the Divine Tower, I think, is what we have. That would be pretty cool to check out, I gotta say. That would not be the most uninteresting adventure, even though we don't have a great rune yet with which to fully utilize the tower. But I would be interested in checking that out if they'll let us. Maybe it's sealed as well, just like Rhea Lucaria is. All right, let's go have a fight with this guy, and we'll use our Black Flame. See how you like the black flame. Actually, let's take a look at you first before we get into battle. That is a cool fucking sword. He also has that helmet. We've seen this several times now, right? The Tree Sentinel, I think, was the first that had it. And we've seen it on the... Oh, he sees us. We've seen it on... I didn't really want to get off of Torrent. It's this symbol of the Erd Tree that these, the homies of the Golden Order seem to be all about. You have a lot of health. But we also, I think, saw that same half-circle Erd Tree symbol. Oh my god, he has lightning. Yo. Okay, that was a move. That was a fucking move. We really need to have our, He's like, you're gonna ride around on your horse and snipe him with fireballs? Have some of this. Have some of this action. That was badass, dude. That was badass. Okay, he's got a shield bash. I need a drink. I need a flask. We kind of need to stay close so you don't snipe us with lightning bolts. Don't want you pulling the Zeus move on us. Yo. I don't like you blocking my fireballs, but I have plenty of them still, so it's not the end of the world. You still take that dot. I should just not charge. It's better for me to not charge so that you're not guarding. Well, sometimes you're not guarding. Sometimes you're not guarding. I know this is a very boring fight here. But after... I'm okay with a little bit of boring combat as I continue to piece my life back together after the Fringe Folk Hero's grave. We are doing the least efficient Black Flames ever. But it's getting the job done. Alrighty. What do you have for us? A Dragon Cult Prayerbook. That is just what I was hoping for. These guys feel like they have the incantation. They have the hookups in the incantation department. Give to a learned cleric to acquire new incantations. Lightning Spear! And Honed Bolt and Electrify Armament. What? I'm so excited right now. Yes! Holy shit, dude. Yes, yes, and yes. Prayerbook of the Capital's Ancient Dragon Cult. Look at that artwork. A text of the Knight's Faith that arose after the War of the Ancient Dragons can be given to a learned cleric. Oh my god. Dude, and now we can start getting value out of the Lightning Shrouding Cracked Tear. Dude, this is the best. This is the best day of my life. Oh my god. We have a Lightning Spear. And they kept the name. It's still called a Lightning Spear. Full disclosure, I know this is we're trying to do a blind playthrough here, but as I have noted, there are things that I do know about this game going in. And one of those things is that I had seen somebody at one point using a Lightning Spear. I didn't quite know what it was called yet. I think I was in the middle of playing... No, I was in the middle of playing DS1. And I don't think I had actually seen a Lightning Spear in DS1. Other than Gwyn in the opening cutscene hurling the big old lightning bolt through the chest of the dragon. But I had not actually seen anybody using a Lightning Spear in the game. I was going like a strength pyromancy build. And I saw somebody playing this game and throwing the spear that Gwyn throws. And I thought, that looks sick. I want to try that someday. And sure enough, we did in DS3. And now we get to do it in Elden Ring, dude. I am so happy right now. I'm just making sure we have, I can kind of check off in my mind this part of the map leading up to the Artist Shack. And then we are going to, now that we have explored south of the shack, we already have this Site of Grace banked. We're going to touch this painting. Or, well, first, we're going to look a little more closely at the painting. Okay. When I first took a look at this, I did not recognize it, but I think I do now. I think this is Raya Lucaria. Is it not? Raya Lucaria is just conveniently hidden. There's also a minor Erdtree over there, isn't there? Way over on that side of the map. Somewhere out here. I am getting excited to explore this part of the map because not only is there a glintstone key somewhere, theoretically, but there's also a minor Erdtree. I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go to all these places. Can we figure out the perspective, though, on this? Because it feels like... So the minor Erdtree is to the right. So in order to get that angle, we would have to be somewhere way up here. So if we're saying, what if we can... Could we potentially... I wish we could shake a slate. I wish that were a thing I could do. But the best substitute, the next best thing, is to just try to wing it. That did not even come close. Let's try that again. Let's try over here. We are still so far away. Oh my god. So the... Dude, it is like way out over here. We still didn't even reach it. And we're a little bit off kilter. But we're getting close enough for our purposes here. Let's try this one more time. One more time here as we play the... Pin the beacon on the Erdtree. We'll get these... Yeah, we'll leave those for now. Okay, that's close enough. So if that's our beacon there, and we're saying that... Let's pick these up. Let's see if we can put one on Raya Lucaria. So we're facing in this direction, and we go... So we go... It's going to be basically out here, right? Although we kind of have the warp gate, the warp point that's right by the southern gate. So that should be good enough. So that means if that's true, then that perspective is probably going to be like up here. Was there a graveyard somewhere around here? Maybe. Let me just make sure if I... Did I put the... I actually think I nailed that beacon. It's like right on the tower there. Cool. So yeah. If I could be completely off here, but I think that means that it has to be somewhere here. So let's put a marker like we did with the other one down south of Limgrave. And we'll try to remember at some point to check these out. We have 2 potential spots for the paintings. And I'm going to be looking forward to checking those out. Resurrection painting. So we have the prophecy painting. And now we have the resurrection painting. And the text... Let me sort this differently. The text is exactly the same. Okay. Prophecy and resurrection. The last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. Oh, does that mean Soul of the Painter and Vestiges of the Dead's last moments? This one looks like it's in a graveyard. This one I'm not sure about. But I'm wondering if they're both in graveyards. And maybe they're all going to be in graveyards. Because it's those welcomed into death's embrace. And their last moments. Okay, okay. All right. We're starting to piece some things together. Cool, cool, cool. Dude, let's go get a lightning spear. How much faith is it gonna... I think it was 20 faith in DS3. We already have 23 faith. Oh, I'm getting excited. There was 2 other spells as well that I really want to check out. Corin, I got some shit for you, my dude. I think you're gonna like this one.
You appear to be well then.
The last 2 prayer books, you haven't been... You weren't into those, but I think I might have found one that's your thing.
Is a work
No!
of heresy.
What?
Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erdtree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
I thought for sure he was going to be into this one. I guess it's because it's the dragon cult. It has nothing to do... So it's lightning, right? It's not holy. Those are not the same thing. From a lore standpoint, and obviously from an elemental damage standpoint. Okay. 17 faith, let's go. Hurl lightning spear before caster. One of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. I want to see what the signature is when you fire this. Summons a lightning spear, charges, and you can charge it. Oh, I should not be this excited, but also I think those of you who are really into lightning spears will understand. Long ago, Godwyn the Golden defeated the ancient dragon Fortisax and befriended his fallen foe. An event that gave rise to the ancient dragon cult in the capital. Dude, that's an awesome little bit of lore. Fortisax. And befriended his fallen foe. Is that who got grafted? This event gave rise to the ancient dragon cult in the capital. Dang. Oh shit, honed bolt. From this artwork, I think this might be lightning stake. Summons a bolt of lightning to strike foes from above. Oh, maybe not. Can be cast repeatedly. Okay, we need to try this. Same blurb about Godwyn. Oh, this is Godwyn the Golden, not Godric. Oh, shit. So I don't know what dragon Godric had. I mean, maybe it's the same dragon, because maybe these guys were brothers, and who knows. Okay, I want to try that too. And we have Electrify Armament. Enchants armament held in the right hand with lightning affinity attacks. Now, this one, however, we do need 24 faith. However, we could actually do that right this moment because we need to just throw on that robe. Commoner's robes. And we can use this one too. Dude. Okay, I need to pop some souls so I can buy all these. 13, 17k. We need 9k. We're going into the piggy bank because this shit is worth every precious rune. Every precious rune spent on a lightning spear is a rune well spent. I said 17, right? So 5k more. 5k more. So that's 16 and 12. Can we do this to where it works out perfectly? We don't have to be perfect on this. Just keep popping runes until you got enough. 3,200. Now we need 18. I still try to be perfect because that's how my brain works. 1,800. Let's go. Let's get some spells.
Further study of incantation. I can happily.
Dude, you have no idea. If you could see the look on my face right now, it's kind of shrouded from you because of my samurai helmet. But I am a lightning spear wielding samurai now.
May the Golden Order
better put some respect on the name. Better put some lightning respect on that name. What am I trying to do here? I'm so overjoyed that I'm kind of losing it. Memorize every single one of these. It will not let me equip this, will it? I need to... No, it does. It does let me equip it, even though I cannot cast it. So we will fix that problem by equipping... is it here? Here it is. That gets us to 24. Awesome. It is not the, you know, the best in the Fashion Souls department, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're a lowly tarnished. All right, here we go. Honed Bolt. Now, I'm guessing this is gonna work differently when you have an actual target, but we gotta try still. Oh, it is the same spell that that guy cast on us that once. So let's look at the signature here. Dude, the dragon. It's the dragon signature. Oh my gosh. And here we have our... Dude, I am so freaking happy right now. And the charge version has a little spark at the end. Oh, look, we got one of the Erd Tree guys. Here. How's my aim? Not bad. Dude, okay. This is making me way more happy than it should. The last thing to test is to switch this over to the left hand and try out the... It was down. I should have just gone down. Try out the Electrify Armament, which I cannot use on my bow, unfortunate, but I can use on my katana. Yo. Dude. Dude, let's fucking go. Baby. And this lasts way longer than that stinking Black Flame did. Which maybe is still a good spell, you know, the fact that you can like reapply it in between swings and stuff. I might want to play around with that Black Flame more. I was kind of thinking about doing it at one point. But dude, this just stays on your sword, and now, oh my god, so good. Oh, this game has now, especially compared to where I was in the middle of last episode, the deviation, the polar opposite ends of the emotional Elden Ring spectrum. Let's fucking go. Okay, this is so cool. And it does mean that we are going to need to think about there's a couple things I want to do here. Who the hell is this? Oh, wait a second. It's Rogier, or however you say your name. Except you have a whole bunch of flies around you, and you are sprouting roots because you are dead? Question mark? What? Okay. Well, this is an unexpected turn. I found your bloodstain, dude. You want to fill me in on what happened?
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
Wow. Okay. Sorcerer Rogier. I really should go back and listen to how he said it. He was kind of this guy who I think the game was trying to sort of have him be one of our compatriots going through the castle, because I think his summon sign is there outside of the Margit fight. And then, of course, we meet him in the middle of the castle, and then we find his bloodstain. And it looks like we're going to ask about that. So we've got a lot of catching up to do. How long have you been sitting here? What? It did not occur to me to look over here for an NPC. Maybe we need to re-explore the entire hold once again. So you probably still have the same skills as before. Okay. I was kind of wondering, because we didn't buy these, and I thought, huh, do you just get that one chance to buy these 3 items? And then if you miss it, you're screwed? Makes sense now. Okay, let's get caught up to speed. I've defeated Godric.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we?
Did we?
Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Wow. He gave us his +8 rapier. Is it because you're not going anywhere, you can't use it anymore? Cool.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
There you go. Why is that though? Can you fill me in on what happened? Tell us about the corpse under Stormveil.
The misshapen corpse under Stormveil. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring.
Oh.
Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade.
Malekith.
And on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
We kind of sort of already dealt with that. Okay, except is he talking about... I thought he was talking about the face. The creepy-ass face that we find down there next to his bloodstain. But maybe he's just talking about the tree spirit. Is that the corpse? Either way, we have gone down that path. That was a significant lore explanation. He clarified a major detail, which I had been wondering about, which is that the killing of Godwyn and that assassination took place well before the Shattering. I think that's what he said, right? The Elden Ring was later broken, and then there's this capital S Shattering, which I don't think is quite the same thing as the actual Shattering of the Elden Ring, but maybe it is. I'm getting the read that the Shattering is a reference to the warring that happened between the demigods in the wake of the Elden Ring being broken to bits. But maybe they're the same thing, still working that one out. But that was an important timeline clarification, good to know. Apparently he's got some knowledge about D as well. If you are indeed, this whole situation, I'm not sure that I want to see what's going on underneath that blanket. But if you are somebody who is now living in death, your face looks okay as of now. But apparently you have something to do with D. You have some dialogue regarding him.
Ah, so you've met D. D is an old friend. We
Okay.
found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
Okay, so they used to be traveling buddies.
D was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
Aw, that's so nice of you to say. The mark of the centipede, though? Is that what he said? And of course, he says centipede, and my mind goes to Celia crystal mines. Not that centipede. Is it? Wow. Okay, some substantive dialogue from Sorcerer Rogier. Just hide. How long have you been here, my dude? You could put up a sign or something to let people know. Rogier's shop around the corner. We just happened to run into you because I'm so geeked about trying out my lightning spear that I jumped down into the quote-unquote PvP zone. Well, now I have to check, is there anything else? Has Dialos or anybody else taken up residence down here? We have the corpse where we picked up the Cypherpoda, I believe. But it doesn't look like there's any other NPCs down here. But who knows? We might need to check from time to time. Wow, what a complete, unexpected little addition to our adventure today, which is already way too damn fun. So, we need to talk to D as well. Definitely now that we've found Rogier, but we also need to... Maybe he has some dialogue regarding the other guy that we killed. So let's do that before we get back to thinking about lightning spears and seals and whatnot.
Ah, hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
Okay, kind of the standard dialogue there. Nothing special regarding the Mariner, which is what I was wondering. Like, we killed a Mariner. Maybe there's more than one Mariner. Maybe these are a recurring type of enemy out there in the world that the Beast Eye is going to clue us in on. But you do have something about Rogier.
Are you acquainted with a man named Rogier? You know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
I was thinking, as he was describing them as thorns, I was thinking to the items, some of the items that we picked up in Castle Stormvale. That is a continuation of this theme, isn't it? Some say it's the curse of grafting which causes this affliction of mottling and thorns, while others talk of its root being something altogether more sinister hidden deep within the castle. Aha! We had not returned to this blurb for a while, but that's something sinister hidden deep within the castle. It's... Man, I'm going to want to review the dialogue from Rogier, but he said it was like, it was connected to the plot, the night of the plot, where somebody stole... Oh, he named the guy who stole part of the Rune of Death. Malekith, the Black Blade. Malekith. Is that one of our demigods? The guy that has the Rune of Death. That's what it sounds like. Where the hell is he going to be? We didn't get... That wasn't one of the people that... Not this way. That wasn't one of the people that Gideon told us about, was it? I don't remember Malekith as one of these names. No. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, this is so fucking cool. Is there anybody else around here that I've missed? We just kind of did a run around the other day as we were looking for Dialos, who has absconded. So, okay. So cool. What I wanted to think about, now that we have this electrify armament, I don't think that I permanently want my... Do I permanently want my finger seal in the left hand? What I was thinking of doing was equipping a second seal using something like the claw mark. I think we could do that and still, you know, we're still not heavy load. So what we could do is put our arrows back over here. And now we have the ability to, in the one hand, use... Oh shit, do I have a problem with my, Hold on here. I did take a little break and reload the game, so I might have a problem with my... I do have a problem with my L1 button. Hold on, let me temporarily restart the game to fix that. And we are back online, and we do have the ability to electrify our armament using the beast. What is it called again? The claw mark seal. There you go. That might be what we do, because I'm so very used to having my cozy, warm and safe shield, and being able to hurl lightning spears and honed bolts in the right hand, but when needed switch over to this to apply our electrify armament. Man, we need more memory slots. How do we get more memory slots? Because now I don't have a heal on my bar, which I kind of do like having. We will bring a heal back to the bar eventually, but for now, I do want to try out the new spells. So that means with that, I think I definitely now want to power up my finger seal.
Well, where have you? I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
We have enough smithing stones to put this up to +5. And I think we're going to do that. We just need a paltry 234 in runes. Pop that very quickly. Just one of the old level ones. And let's get our fingers. Now that we have found basically the spell that is the centerpiece of the faith build, at least in my mind it is. This is the defining faith incantation, and we really want to be leaning into our finger seal now. I'm curious. This one, the claw mark seal does take regular smithing stones. And I would be, once we get bestial incantations, I'll be curious maybe to play around with that more. But for now, we're sticking with the finger seal. We have a death root now that we could turn in at the beast clergyman, but I don't think we'll do that just yet. We're going to get back out into the wild. We've, there's so much cool stuff going on in this game. I'm having a lot of fun. Let's get back out there, though, and keep exploring. And throw around some lightning spears. Goddamn. Back to the artist shack. And maybe into the divine tower? Does that make sense? Let's find out. Let's get back to the artist shack and take a look around the landscape. I think I'll leave my flask distribution the way it is, since we don't have any heals at the moment. Holy shit. Holy shit. There's a divine tower. And there is a piece of loot out here, which I don't know if I saw before. A smithing stone 4. I believe that is our very first level 4 smithing stone. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, who knows? This might be locked down here. I do want to take a look either way. We can take our beacons off of the map, so those aren't distracting us. Let's take that one. Take that one. We've got a marker for that potential painting spot to check out later. Now, we flew across here the first time through. Let's just check around the shack. Can we get on top of the shack? We can. There's nothing up here, but we can say we did. We can say we did it. Just a quick run around to make sure no other cool things hiding out behind the artist shack. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. There was another thing I was going to do. I was going to switch my flask of wondrous physic. Ha 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 ha. Lightning time. Let's fucking go. I think I keep the crimson tier in here. Getting that HP back along with boosting your lightning attacks. There's a case to be made for just throwing in the strength tier as well, especially if we start going the route of the claw mark, right? Having this along with boosting your lightning attacks and using the claw mark seal for everything, that could be really cool. We'll think about that for later. Let's get a move on, though. Let's keep the exploration going here in Liurnia and figure out where exactly we want to go. Thinking that I want to kind of aim down to the right, but we can look around here first. We did have the encampment here with the fire slugs around. This might be a good place for us to try out our lightning spears. I want to try it out. I want to throw some bolts. Not that fire slugs are the most... Well, who knows? Are they weak to lightning? Maybe they are. Dude, it is so cool. The lightning bolt that zaps down. Okay, that guy is not as weak to lightning bolt. Briars of Sin? Excuse me? A sorcery. Let's get these smoldering butterflies here. Briars of Sin? That was just a spell that drops from this random looking enemy out here? That was unexpected. Summons thorns from a... I'm gonna say whirl, even though there's an O in the middle. Whirl? Hold on. Let me look this up. This might be just an old English thing that I've never heard of before. Whirl. Whorl. A form that coils or spirals. A curl or swirl. So it's kind of like a whirl. There you go. A whorl. Cool whip. A whorl of own blood. An aberrant sorcery discovered by exiled criminals. Theirs are the sorceries most reviled by the Academy. Wounds the caster with thorns of sin, creating a spiral of blood thorns. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly up to 3 times. The guilty, their eyes gouged by thorns, lived in eternal darkness. There they discovered the blood star. Dude, what the fuck? That is sick artwork. We can also use this. Wait a second, it's a faith sorcery? Excuse me? Now, okay, I think it is a sorcery, which does mean that we need to cast it with a catalyst, I think. But that's really fascinating that we... I guess this one requires faith as well. But I had figured that this was because it was a dark spell. We know that from previous games, pyromancy and dark spells seemed to kind of equally require intelligence and faith. What in the heck? This is such a Bloodborne type. It's a sorcery. I was going to say incantation because we can kind of use it, but it's not. That's a funny one. Something I want to try, but I also don't really want to be using a different casting implement if that's what it's going to entail. All right. Ah, we do have the ability to summon. Okay, cool. So this is a perfect time for us to bring some help. We already have the help on the bar here. We just need to drink. So let's bring Oleg and try him out. And then we will drink again. Did we actually summon him? Oh yeah, he's up there. Okay, I didn't see him at first. Cool. Oh, okay, we get that bonus damage when the enemies are not aware. So that's something to remember, because we can one-shot them if we are doing the right thing. Yeah. Oh my god, the animation is so cool. I'm kind of... These people are kind of... Oh, the range. There's a little bit of a range limitation, which I kind of was expecting. We did... That was definitely a thing with... in Dark Souls. Oh, you are tougher. Okay. You are a little bit tougher. Go, Banish Knight Oleg. Get in there. I missed. Okay. The Banished Knight knows how to handle his business. There we go. And we're out. Or he's out. Because that was the end of the road. I was going to say that these enemies are kind of reminding me a little bit of the crew down in, what was the name of Emwick Charnel Lane? Anyone? Flame Cleanse Me. Flame, dear flame. We have another incantation, I believe. Another pyromancy. Alleviates buildup and cures poison and scarlet rot. That's cool. One of the incantations of the fire monks. Creates a fire within that burns away toxins. Were these the fire monks that we just dispatched of? So this alleviates both poison and scarlet rot buildup. Awesome. As well as curing them. So we have 2 ways to cure poison now. From an incantation perspective. This incantation leaves the caster with subtle burns. A reminder that they must fear the flame. This game is so cool. I love what they're doing with incantations, and I'm so happy that this is the build that we're going. What do we got here? Fire Spermy. I see. Well, I don't see yet because I haven't tried it. Test now. Okay. Oh, man. Well, it's not... Oh, it just keeps going. It just keeps going until you actually move to knock yourself out of it. Oh, cool. Cool. That is a nifty move. That's a... I was thinking it was like those guys out by the minor Erd tree. We'll actually switch this one. Those dudes out by the minor Erd tree, but they were stomping. They were not doing the chest thump. Different, a whole different sort of intimidation. Okay, just because I want to be able to say that I've lightning bolted a critter. The excessive damage there is so satisfying. You're not getting away. You can run, but you cannot motherfucking hide from the lightning bolts. Wahahaha. These lightning bolts have me in such a mood. Now, we should try the honed bolts. Because this one we're supposed to be able to cast multiple times, correct? Did I read that correctly? So, cast repeatedly. I don't know if I have enough... Wait, we need to check the mana cost. That's what I forgot to check here. Okay, so the spears are taking 18, which is the same as the black flame, which is very convenient. This one costs 12. It actually does cost less. I'm guessing that each cast is going to cost another 12, right? I was out of... That's what I was worried about. I was going to run out of magic trying to cast multiple times. Now, this guy died. Yo, you can just keep going? You can just keep casting that shit. There is no limit except your FP. Wow. That is amazing. That is so... Dude. Oh my god, this is literally the best day. I saw this Site of Grace over here in the background. We're gonna go grab that. These lightning spells. I'm in love. I'm absolutely head over heels right now. The dragon cult has hooked us up big time. All right, we have a new Site of Grace here. Where are we at? The Eastern Tableland. There is a jail down here. I'm guessing it's a jail. I actually don't know that for sure. We should probably, at our low... Let's rest. At our state of runes at the moment, this is probably a great time for us to head to that... directly to that jail, right? Take care of business while you've got no runes saddling you down. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. This is maybe not an ever jail. There is a giant... What are these guys again? Guardian Golems? Okay. Well, we might still want to check that out. It's not an ever jail, unless the ever jail just has a really fancy building around it this time. Okay, let's find out how lightning does against you. We got to get a lot closer. It's okay. we do run out of stamina as well. Okay, so there are a couple different limitations. We are limited by not just FP, but also by... I'm also noticing that there was a big difference there in damage between the lightning spear and the hone bolt. So, okay. All right. Gonna get the last of my mana out of the way here. But then we'll switch back to the lightning spear. Actually, maybe it's better to go for... Nope, it's better to go for the ankle. The ankle is the weak spot. It is so nice to be able to stay at range against you. As I get greedy. Oh, perfect timing to use our Flask of Wondrous Physic. Yes. Now, the only thing that we don't get... The only deal with the lightning spears here, at least from what I've noticed so far, we're getting some nice damage, but we're not breaking stance. I don't know how effective lightning spear is going to be at breaking stance. Maybe if I am a lot quicker at casting, maybe there is a stance breaking effect to be seen. The aim was not great there. Please get up. Please get up. Okay, I think I'm far enough away to drink. Because it could be better. It could be actually better, you know, or quicker, I should say. Better is more of a subjective term, but it may be better from a pure speed and efficiency perspective to try to go for katana attacks. Because we can much more easily break the stance and open you up for the real big damage, right? Because this does like 3,000 damage. Okay. The lightning spears are a lot of fun, and they're definitely going to be effective against, I'm sure, super effective against some enemies. I'm also noticing that this effect from the Wondrous Physic is still there. It is lasting a good amount of time. Okay, we took out the golem. What is this? Is this leading down into some sort of catacombs or dungeon? I saw the little aura around the door that looked like they were not going to let us ride Torrent inside. So let's explore outside just a bit more before we go down that road. Let's just make sure we fully scoured the area here. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there. What the fuck? So there's a huge fucking bear thing over here, and then there is this. What do I even say about that? It's not a scarab, is it? It's, of course it's not a scarab, it just is, it kind of made me think of scarabs because it's round. Was there something over here as well? There is. What is going on here? Okay. So, how do we want to approach this situation? I think what we're going to do is we're going to take you on first. And we're going to see how Hone Bolt does. I'm not close enough. Ooh, you have a lot of health. I'm not close enough. Oh my god, he is so fast. He is so fast. This guy is so fucking quick. Okay, we kind of maybe got in over our heads. I got a little bit over my head thinking I could just take you on. No big deal. And then if things go south, just, you know, torrent the hell away. Not so fast. We are very close to a site of grace, so it's actually not the end of the world here if we do take a death. But my goodness, I don't know that torrent is actually going to be the best way to go. And also, it might be better just to go with... I think it might be better to do this. It might be better to do this, because this armament does last for some time. But also, I could be making a big mistake. Yeah. Terrible rolls. Terrible roll. This is going well. And the panic drink, just textbook Dark Souls death against an enemy that you've never faced before, because you know nothing about their patterns and you panic at every incoming grab and swipe. Okay, those guys are tough. They do not fuck around. The katana may be the way to go. Fire may be better against a... I want to keep using my electric, though. I want to keep using my electric attacks. The only problem here is I do have a bit of an issue when it comes to flask distribution. I think against these tougher enemies, we are going to need a little bit more toward the Crimson Flask end of things. The big bears, those big bear hugs, without heals on my bar at least, I don't even know if it would be a good idea to go for heals against them. But we're gonna switch over to that distribution. This Colossus or Guardian Golem is probably... He is not back. That one does not return. Interesting. Well, that's good. Let's see if we can get our runes back here. Where did my runes go? Bear Hug was successful. Successful in doling out that generous... That famous bear generosity. Where are you at here? Hold on. There's an owl. We haven't killed an owl in a while. Alrighty. Ow. Meant to roll through that. Luckily, you don't go into a frenzy and don't take advantage of the stance break. Did we get him? Oh, I thought we did a stance break on him. I am kind of getting turned around here. Oh, ow. Sir? Please calm down. Please calm down. Oh boy. No! I was not guarding, apparently. I get distracted sometimes thinking about switching back to the right flasks. And I wasn't guarding or rolling. So that was going well. We can do this. Just got to get back in there. It's just a big old bear with a crap ton of health. We could have used our Wondrous Flask as well there to help out our... does it actually help our attacks that we do when our sword has lightning on it? That might be one of those things. It's very hard for me to pay attention to those numbers in the heat of battle. I will sometimes see it, be able to figure it out by looking at the footage. Where the hell are Maroons? There they are. Going to grab the runes first. First things first. Then we do this. Dang it. No. He does that charge sometimes. Fuck. The terrain actually helped me out there, I think. No! I don't understand that one. I feel like something similar happened with Tree Sentinel one time. I think I was definitely guarding there, but it felt like something about the damage hitbox going over my head. I haven't figured out if this is a thing yet, but it does feel like sometimes your guard does not, it doesn't necessarily extend vertically, and so enemies can kind of just go over your block. I don't know. That felt wrong. That felt illegal. There's Crystal Bud here. Grab that. I disagree. How close is my... Oh, we're still... It's still far enough away where we'll be able to pick it up. No problem, right? No problem. Oh, that attracted his attention. God damn it. So much stamina. No! Fuck! I was recharging stamina and I wasn't blocking. Dude, you have so much fucking health. No! That's a grab! Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to heal. Oh no, there was a third swipe. I thought there was only two. Yo, we're getting our stance broken so much. Yee. Dude, this guy is so fucking... Ugh. I'm gonna heal. Gonna heal again. Are we bleeding him at all? Oh, no, come on. No, dude. Wow, okay, this guy might just be too tough for me right now. I might have to say, it's not a boss. And we can do other things with our time. Because, Jesus Christ. These bears do not fuck around. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I'm just not recovering in time with some of these. And it's, you know, one of those where we just don't know the attack patterns yet. So I think we might have to move on with our lives. I want to beat this guy, though. I want to beat him. And I'm stubborn. I'm so fucking stubborn. Is there anything that would be more effective against a big old bear? We're using favor. Are we raising our attack power with successive attacks? I don't know. This kind of feels like a reasonable setup. I don't know that lightning is necessarily super effective. But this is just a big old tanky boy. What else is there to do? Like, he's just got fucking HP for days. Is it even worth killing him? Probably only gives like, it's probably like the lobster, probably only gives like 500 runes or some shit. Well, I mean, we could open up with some, we could try to open up with some lightning bolts or something, but then we're having to switch to electrify armament, because if we switch away from the katana while it's electrified, we lose the buff, I'm guessing. So we're just gonna go back and try this one more time, but we really should not stay on this forever. We really should not be... Dude. Why am I so bad at rolling at the right time? Just keep rolling. Okay, I need magic. Fuck. I keep doing this unsheath move, and we have yet to break his stance. I think the train actually helped me there. God damn it. No, dude, I cannot recover in time. Dude, that's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, this is making me salty. We kind of got backed up into a corner, I guess. Dang it. I don't want to give up on this, but I think I need to give up on this. Come back another day when Fresh Brain OP. Let's switch gears. Let's see if we can get our runes back, and without attracting the attention of this big bear, because holy shit, dude, why is this bear so goddamn tough? Why does this have to be the thing? Why does this have to be a thing? It's just not right. And then he, like, knocks you down. You can't get back up. It's just wrong. What we need to do is we really need to investigate the, this big old mass of heads. Masks? Whatever the hell is popping out of the lake here. And we're going to switch back over to lightning bolts and see what that does. Get our Flask of Wondrous Physic ready. Yeah, we can target you. Is this a mini-boss? Waiting for the shit to come pouring down on my head. Okay, it's sort of pouring down, but it's just not pouring down on anywhere near me. So it seems to have a pretty limited range. Okay, if that's your only move, then I can live with that. You are so much less tough than the bear. It's not like you're super... It's not like lightning is super effective against you, but also you're not really doing very much yet. So I'm cool with this. So you're out of here? Oh, and then the sound effect just said no more. That was awkward. Blood rose? Huh. Well, that was a strange one. We did get our flasks refilled from that, but I'm guessing that this guy is going to be just as tough. Wait, there's materials to... Gold firefly. Gold fireflies are here. Are there more? We found a gold firefly. Holy shit. Oh, happy day. There's another one. I see it. I see them. Yes. So this is where we get them. Oh, shit. Don't want this dude waking up on us. Stay sleeping. Stay sleepy, sleepy. Oh my god, gold. We got a lot of gold fireflies too. We, I think, can finally craft some gold pickled fowl feet. Yo. It does take 4-toed fowl feet as well, which is not... These are not super common. That's what I was going to say. I do see now where it says gold firefly. Found near waters close to minor erd trees. Not necessarily minor erd trees. They are near waters. We got him, though. I see him down here. Firefly that gives off a golden light. The light of fireflies is believed to have an alluring magic. Golden light is considered to invite runes. Awesome. That is excellent. Okay. Goddamn these stinking bears. I will be back for you. It may not be worth killing you, but I shall return someday. Who knows when that will be. What's this over here? Another cool item. A stone sword key. I'm not going to necessarily say that stone sword keys are a cool item. Because Lord knows what we have gotten ourselves into at times by using the goddamn stone sword keys. Kind of feel like a cursed item, if I'm being honest. Not so hot on the stone sword keys. Definitely not recently. Alright. That feels good. To finally at least get some gold fireflies. So that is a fantastic discovery. Even if it did mean we had to get our ass kicked by a big old bear for a while. Why don't we go check out what's inside this building here real quick and see if this is like a dungeon? There was a lift, it looked like. Ainsel? Riverwell? Ainsel Riverwell? Let's take a look. Yo. Dude, that is an absolutely gorgeous animation there. Where in the hell are we going? We are going into a deep, dark cave. Oh my god. Ainsel Riverwell. I love this lift. This is so sick. Oh, I see. ants on the wall, I think. Awesome. Dude, those do kind of look super cool. And super deadly. Let's grab this side of grace. Ainsel River. Is this a dungeon? Or is it like a whole new zone? Ainsel River. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit. Look at the map. The map has gone dark and we have completely lost all of our... There is an R3 option at the bottom. I see it to show above ground. Oh my god. They actually did it. They actually did it. What is it? I feel like this is not a spoiler. Maybe it's a spoiler. So I will say, spoiler alert for... See, here's the thing. If I say the name of this game, then it's probably a spoiler. Just by... It's the people who are smart enough to figure out what I'm thinking here. Spoiler alert for Tears of the Kingdom. I have not played Tears of the Kingdom, but I have watched a number of people playing Tears of the Kingdom. Enough to know that this is kind of a thing in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if they are going to... Because from what I've seen in Tears of the Kingdom, it looks like underground is just as extensive as above ground. I don't know if that's what they're going to do in Elden Ring. Obviously, I don't want to know. But this is a... Wow, what a discovery. The potential that has now opened up, as massive as this world already was going to be. What in the actual hell? That is just insane. Insane. Let's head back up, because we are not going to delve into this. This is going to be for another day. Put a pin in that one. But I do want to check out before we are through today. I want to check out this. Potentially the entrance to the Divine Tower. I want to take a look in that direction and see what's up. Maybe reapportion my flasks, actually. It's fine. We'll leave it the way it is for now. And we will kind of... Well, we'll head in this direction. We'll head toward the Divine Tower. So I just at least want to take a look. There's more fire monks out here that we do want to take care of as well. But for now, we're going to kind of slide on by. Go into a bit of a reconnaissance mode. What are we going to find? A locked door? No. A site of grace. Carian study hall. And there's a spirit here. Carian study hall. Examine pedestal. Oh shit. The music has changed. This is not the Erd tree. Is it a minor Erd tree? Or something different? The Carian study hall. I think we're getting this sense based on different pieces of dialogue and whatever imagery that we've come across regarding Carian stuff, that it seems like they are more affiliated with the moon? Whereas the Erd Tree is more the sun? Question mark? Might have to rethink about that one a little bit. Let's get your dialogue here. O celestial globe, transmit to posterity the wisdom of the moon and stars, and obscure forever the transgressions of the princess. The princess. The transgressions of the princess. Where are my notes here? Renala is a queen. She's the queen of the Carian royals. Do we know a princess? Or was Renala the princess at some point? Who's the princess supposed to be? And what were her transgressions? I do want to examine that pedestal. I also want to look around just a little bit here. There is a lift going up. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. What we're going to do is we are going to rest, and we're going to reapportion our flasks, because I want to explore outside a little bit more. Let's just get that checked off our list. I know we've still got the bears that we need to kill at some point. I do like to at least kill everything in the game at least once, or at least think that I've cleared every type of enemy or dealt with every type of enemy at least once. So with that said, what am I trying to say? Let's reallocate our flask charges so we can clear the surrounding area here and take out and find, of course, any items that might be stashed as well before we head into the further into the study hall here. So let's do that, and we'll get back to throwing around our lightning bolts on some of these fire monks and other whoever else is unlucky enough to be in the vicinity, because I need to vent a little bit because of that stupid bear. It is a big bear too. He had like a glowing chest, like he had been powered up by I also hear a scarab nearby up on this rock. I don't know what that bear had been eating, but he had he really had been bulking. Oh, there it is. All right. Somber Smithing Stone 3. I don't think I know exactly what weapons these power up yet. I'm assuming it's like Twinkling Titanite, but who knows? Maybe it is for powering up boss souls or boss soul weapons. Where are we? Oh, this does lead down here, and this leads out into the swamp. We may not want to go that far just yet. I didn't quite... Okay, we'll leave that for later. That will be for later. We'll limit our exploration outside here to the immediate vicinity of the study hall. I at least wanted to take out the fire monks that were hiding around, lurking around. Also a little set of these guys randomly out here. Probably don't need to charge up my my lightning bolts. They do just fine against you all uncharged. That seemed very random for those guys to be out here. I cannot climb up this. Well, I guess I sort of can. Doesn't feel like they want us to be climbing up, so I need to be careful about taking a silly little gravity death. I wonder if it's better to be using the honed bolts against you. Because I can just cast two of them real quick. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Kind of nice. We'll take out the the weaker dudes before focusing on the big boy. Oh yeah, and if you switch targets quickly enough, that is cool. That is cool. I wanted to get my flask value. I knew that I was close to the end there, but I wanted to get the value. Ooh. You are aware that you can't just stand there. Yo! Wait, what did he just do? Was he... Oh, I see what he did. I thought he had thrown a fireball at me. The animation of my lightning spear kind of got crossed with his spewing of fire that he was doing. Did not think I was going to get caught. So actually, the honed bolt, it may not suffer what the lightning spear does, which is being able to miss. That may be the advantage of the honed bolt. It might not be as strong as the lightning spear, but is it possible to dodge it, I wonder? Can enemies just roll out of the way, or are they going to definitely take a hit so long as you are in range and appropriately targeted? I am loving these lightning spells. This is so awesome. And I'm also liking how long this Flask of Wondrous Physic lasts. We're starting to play Elden Ring, folks. I think we are kind of starting to play Elden Ring. Who knows what else there is to find that I may have missed? Or otherwise not found yet? Considering Rogier was just hiding around the corner in the hold that whole time. Who knows what the hell else we've missed in this game? I think we are on the other side of Jarburg. Jarburg. All right, that was our little, just wrapping up in my mind, making sure that we are successfully scouring the world. We got to explore. Got to fully explore. Now it is time to study. Time to hit the books, I think. Except this time we are hitting a pedestal? Is this going to be a boss fight? It's only 3k runes if it is a boss fight. Okay, something fits on this pedestal. We need to go find something to put on the pedestal. Cool. So let's ride the elevator here and see what we can find. There is potentially a secret there, which I immediately want to check first. I'm going to look in the other direction to see if there were any secrets behind. Didn't look like it, so let's try to jump over to this window. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know if I need to run. Probably don't need to run. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that is death in that murky looking water. So let's not drop down into death. We do enough dying organically without having to go search it out. I don't know if that's a secret. It didn't necessarily look like there was a ledge on the outside. But we gotta try. Ah. Okay. What the fuck are those? It's like, oh no, my light goes away. That's unfortunate. I wanted to get a look at these lovely things. Motherfucker. Talk about taking 2 fingers to the next level. Okay, so we don't really want to be jumping down there. So what did I get myself by jumping over here? Why are there the ugliest looking hands ever to exist? Why are there 3 of them hanging out here randomly? Why is that a thing? I mean, I can't walk down here, right? Those things just died. So why is this? What? We're going to look at the water storage facility in the study hall, though. That seems random. Is there some? There must be something I'm missing here. There's not another ledge, so far as I can tell. And if I drop a prism stone, rainbow stone. That seems like such a random little alcove for there to be just 3 weird as fuck looking enemies. Alright, maybe that will make more sense once we actually explore the rest of the place here. Should we go and rest? I think I will. I think I will go and rest to refill my, my flask here. I don't know if I'm going to need to be that efficient with my flask usage. But might as well while we are right here at the start. And we will take the full elevator ride this time. Carian Study Hall. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm immediately being reminded of... Oh shit, I'm going to forget the name of another zone. And the name of another something in DS3. What was the zone? What was the zone that had all the books? And it had it was a gnarly zone. Yeah. Maybe that's why that was there. Just to clue you into the presence of these motherfuckers. That doesn't work if you're on the ceiling, huh? That is unfortunate. No! I did not want to switch targets. I just wanted to get efficient use out of my mana. Was it the Grand Archives? They dropped Somber Smithing Stone too. Hello. Hello. Alright, so you all are associated with the Carian royal family, right? And similar to the Grand Archives, question mark? Shit just jumps out of the walls at you. There was that one, sorcerer. The big old sorcerer's hat. The twin. There's a guy on the... I can't target him, though. Why are you there? Why is this here? What is going on? What in the hell is going on? Dude. Dude. Preceptor Miriam. Oh my god, we got a shoot off here. A shoot off? A shoot out is what I meant to say. Dude was able to delay his fucking attack just enough, and I rolled too soon. Okay. Preceptor Miriam? Dude, talk about... I was literally just talking about a big sorcerer hat. What was the name of that enemy? Why do I forget everything about DS3? I think it's because I have not really played. I only barely started a New Game Plus in DS3. And so I did not... I really haven't, like, looked things up on the wiki or anything, so I don't... So much of my DS3 knowledge has just evaporated. It's kind of frustrating. That boss that you meet... I can see the boss. It's got like the crow mask. And the huge ass fucking sorcerer hat. Dude, I swear. There's something about, like, I'm probably gonna remember this, like, as soon as I stop recording. There's something, though, the whatever you want to call it, let's play tax, streamer tax, something about being in the middle of a recording session and trying to, like, force yourself to recall information, it just doesn't work. That shit just does not work. Oh, you know what we need to do? I know what we need to do. We need to give ourselves... Okay. This is not going well. What we need to do is give ourselves magic defense. We have an incantation that does magic defense. Ooh, I also don't have a good... I don't have a good distribution of flasks. We can also use the staircase here to our advantage. Do I have a little, like, an actual little blind spot where I can hit you and you can't hit me? I'm okay with you using that spell. I'm totally gonna use some stair cheese. Some staircase cheese if I have to. Problem is it's hurting me just as much as it's hurting Preceptor Miriam. And we are not doing very much damage to you. Oh my god, you just transported away over there. Okay. So you do act very much like the... was it a crystal twin? The crystal twin sorcerer? What the hell was the name of that enemy? It might be... I don't know if it's better for us to get up in your face or not. Oh my god, so many of these fuckers. Why? I guess it's a good thing we have a whole bunch of magic flasks. Cerulean flasks. And we have a staircase. Not a staircase, but an arm... a railing to block your big old magic bow attacks, which are pretty cool looking, I gotta say. I gotta say that you've got style. And these guys are not particularly dangerous, but when you're trying to battle a tough enemy, any other distractions are just, you're asking for trouble. Am I going to be able to hit you? No, I'm too far out of range. So I can't hope to have the railing defending, well, unless you come close. And that does stun you. And we also kind of duck underneath. Oh no, now you're up here? It's actually okay, I think. The problem is you're gonna summon more of these fucking assholes, aren't you? I can just see it already. There's gonna be more of your friends that you're bringing to the party. Ooh, stance break you. Cool. Now, apparently you only summoned one. So, okay, that's not too bad. And now we have a real nice spot to be able to abuse you. I'm gonna go with a quick cast there, and then drink. So we're playing the long game. Oh, I did not step out. Oh, I did. Never mind. Oh, you can do that. Okay. You can do that. Oh, shit. There's a fucking AoE. Might be better to go with the non-charged. Oh, shit. Okay. I want to drink. Where the hell did you go? I don't trust. I'm going to use a warming stone. Because I don't want to... I'm not low enough where I want to use a flask. I am confused a little bit. Just a little confused. We're going to save. Try to save mana here. Nope. Fuck. I should not be losing health against you. That's a mistake. Oh, okay. I know what I'm gonna do here. Hold on. That's what we're gonna do. Give me that health back. Some of it, at least. Carian Glintstone Staff. I'll try to remember to check that out later, but I really would like to finish what we started with this Preceptor. If we can find where the hell they went. I guess we have to go up the lift. Because I don't think they are anywhere down here. It is very much like the... God damn it, I gotta look this name up. I've forgotten too many DS3 names that I need to look up. What in the heck was this thing called? It was the Crystal Sage. There you go. I had part of the name right. And the Crystal Sage shows up in the Grand Archives. Okay, I did have that name right as well. So I'm remembering some parts of DS3. But Preceptor Miriam has taken a page out of the Crystal Sage's book here. And as we battle through the Carian Study Hall, the Preceptor is retreating step by step. And now we start the battle once again. All right. I hope we have enough resources here to get us across the finish line. No, the fucking splash damage. Let's get our mana back. Gotta be careful about the splash damage. We do stun them, which I have to keep in mind. Whew. Did we get the souls already? Okay. I was thinking about using a gold pickled Balfoot there. I panicked a little bit and hesitated because I wasn't sure if I had already gotten the souls. Wouldn't have been the biggest increase in souls ever. We got 5k. But either way, we survived. I'm going to drink my Crimson Flask here before anything else happens. We survived our encounter with the Preceptor, Miriam, and we have a Magic Downpour. A fun-looking sorcery. I don't know how effective it is. It's one of these sorceries where it's a multiple target kind of, or an area of effect spell, which they can, it feels like those can be hit or miss. Let's at least take a look at the lore. One of the sorceries of the Carian royal family summons a mass of magic that fires projectiles over a wide area. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Charging does extend the duration. Always love it when you get to charge a spell. Said to have been taught by the Crystalians to mark the swearing of the Old Concord. What's that all about? The Crystalians? We're dipping a little bit low on resources here. I see there is a ladder that leads to the rafters, and there is a rat up there. Goody. Do I see a Site of Grace anywhere? Or a shortcut that gets us back down to a Site of Grace? There is a... Oh my god, there is a staircase that's going up. Is this... Carian Study Hall. This is like, we just have to get through the study hall just to even get to the bridge to get to the Divine Tower. Is that how this works? All right. We still got a couple flasks here. Maybe we can make this. We will try. We'll try to use our resources here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off both of these, and I'm going to throw on the Starlight Shards, because we might want to replenish our FP in addition to the gradual trickle heal. Thought I heard somebody back here. Thought I heard one of y'all. I don't even need to get the critical hit here. It's just, there's something about it that's satisfying. It just feels good. Don't need the health. Don't need the extra damage. It's just satisfying. Golden Rune 4. So basically, always be sus of any item pickups in this place, because the spirits are there to ambush you at every turn. What is glowing here? Is this just like an early day, sun is rising sort of thing that we're getting the lighting effect from the outside of the building? Don't look at it. So many books, so many scrolls, so many jump scares. You don't even need an item necessarily nearby in order to get the Carian phantoms on your case. They're just hanging out everywhere. We are piling up the runes. We are piling up a fair stack of runes. So I think what I'm going to do, because we are about to climb a ladder onto a precarious balcony, I'm going to throw on this sacrificial twig. Because I really don't want to be running after it. I guess, I don't know. Assuming that sorcerer, that preceptor's not coming back, right? That would be extremely surprising if they were to come back. Would be absolutely shocked if that were the case. So this may be completely unnecessary, because realistically, these guys are, you know, you can just run past these guys. They move slow as hell, and it would probably be not the worst run back. The problem is if we die on the rafters, that's where our pickup is going to be. So, contending with, I'm thinking back to the rafters in DS1. I mean, there's rafters in all of these games. And it doesn't matter where they are. You really don't want to have to deal with them if you don't have to. Man, rats are pretty resilient against the lightning spears. My goodness. We're running low on mana. I don't love this. I also don't love that I kind of take a step forward with the casting of my lightning spear. Where's the next stage? How are we getting up above you all? Where is there a ladder here? Okay. Okay, we might have to use... We have Starlight Shards if we need it. Don't be afraid to use your lightning bolts. Don't be afraid. Oh, man. Here, oh, here, there's a ladder right here. Okay. We have another one of these assets here with the Carian Sorcerer, who has, like... I don't know if he's, like, welded or melded with the catwalk here. I don't know what's supposed to be going on with that. It feels like a loot corpse. Oh, God. Should I just shoot these rats from down here? Maybe that's what I should do. So long as I don't fucking step off. Oh, they come down. That's nifty. That's a nifty trick. All right. How effective is the honed bolt against them, I wonder? Oh my God. Do I even need to... Actually... Now where do we go? Oh, I just... Okay. No, you are actually able to hurt me while I'm on the ladder. Okay, I need to not be so hesitant here. I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot by being as hesitant as I'm being. We're gonna drink. Where did that other rat go? It's over there. We're gonna grab this key item because I'm wondering if this is what we need to put on the pedestal. Cerulean Seed Talisman. I think so. I think that's what we're putting on the pedestal. I don't know if I need to be so particular about where I go back down. Probably not. I can probably just go over here and fall down. But I think we have now found the thing that gets us... Whoa, that was a weird little deflection there. Deep breath. Everything is fine. Oh shit, it's not a key item. We need to sort by order of acquisition in that case, because I don't know in what part of the menu this would be. Where the heck would this be? Is it like a seal? Oh, it is a seal, isn't it? It is actually a... No, it's a talisman. I'm an idiot. I'm being a dingus. I have in my mind that this is something that goes on the pedestal down below, because I'm wondering, like, how do we actually get up? How do we get to this staircase? And I got this idea in my mind that we get to the staircase by putting something in the pedestal at the base of the Carian study hall. And so I thought, oh, that's how we're going to progress here. We have to get all the way up to the rafters to get some key item that we put in the pedestal. My mind made all of these leaps in one go and just completely discounted the fact that we were just picking up a regular old item. What does it do? Boosts FP restoration from Flask of Cerulean Tears. Okay, this may be good down the road. Right now, we're not so much able to take advantage of this until we get more mind. But we can read the flavor. Text, a cerulean colored talisman patterned after an Erdtree seed. The Erdtree was once perfect and eternal, and thus was it believed that Erdtree seeds could not exist. Erdtree seeds are a myth. Okay. Now, with all that said, what if? What if we are supposed to put this thing in the pedestal way down on the bottom? I don't think there's anything else that I want to explore. Let me just go down this lift one more time to make sure there wasn't like a secret that I overlooked. I do have my lantern on, and we're gonna take this lift one more time just to be sure that there wasn't a hidden passage on it. I don't think I saw one. That's the way to check. Okay. So, I think we're good to just warp back down, if it'll let us. Warp back down to the study hall entrance. And try and see if it'll let us put... Because maybe our talisman can somehow act as also a pedestal activator. Let's try it and see. And then we will determine what to do from there. Nothing. All right. So, because it sure seems like this eventually leads to the Divine Tower, I think now, as I think about it, it makes sense. We're going to need some item, probably in Raya Lucaria, after we beat whoever the end boss is here. I don't know if that would be Renala. Renala is not a demigod, right? She has her rune in an egg. So that's where there's a little bit of mystery as to... it was pretty clear that we were going to be fighting Godric to get his rune, but it's not clear in the case of Renala and Raya Lucaria where that's going to... what all is going to happen there. But I'm guessing that in the process, we're probably going to be uncovering or obtaining an item that we're able to use here at this pedestal. And that's going to somehow bring that staircase down to where we can access it. And then progress to the Divine Tower. Till then, the Divine Tower is blocked off because it doesn't make sense, really, to go to the Divine Tower until you have a rune to activate, right? Right? And I like that. But we did manage to, you know, make our way through a study hall somehow, I think, without dying. Did we die? Maybe we died. I'm not sure. If we did, I've already blocked it from my memory. But either way, that is where we're going to wrap up this installment of Elden Ring. What a fun installment. Maybe my favorite so far. There's been a lot of fun ones. But getting to finally get our hands on Lightning Spear and also Honed Bolt and also Electrify Armament, we are finally doing the Faith Lightning stuff. And it is so much fun, especially when you can fucking charge this shit. What if that activated the pedestal? Just power it up, baby. Overwhelming power. I'm loving it. I am loving the Lightning Spear life. I will eventually want to get back and get some revenge against the bear. Got to figure out what works against him. Just not dying. Getting good. That's what works. But we've made so many other fun discoveries. We found a Rogier. We got our hands on some more Deathroot. We're making our way here through Liurnia. We're finally digging our heels in and making that slow, steady progress north here. Oh yeah, and we got to check out Jarburg. And, oh, there is a name. I forgot about the fact that the map can reveal names. Jarburg. What? Jarburg? I just realized the similarity with a certain character from a certain set of movies based in a fictional universe long, long ago and far, far away. And that is the last that I shall make any mention of that. Oh boy. Before I get myself in any more trouble here and meandering at the end, why don't we sign off already? Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.